Hello, Love Tribe. I think I'm live. So I'm losing my voice just a little. And I decided I'm probably not going to do much of a channeled message unless I just naturally start channeling during the collective reading, which often happens when I don't channel a message. Hi, who's in the room? Say hello. Jesse, I'm live. Today's Jesse's birthday. Hi, Emily. Hi, darling.
Yeah, my shirt's inside out and backwards.
Inside out and backwards, huh?
Nope.
Emily says, happy birthday, Jess.
Thank you.
He said, thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, as you come into the chat room, please. And say hi if you feel comfortable. I'm going to just talk for a few minutes while we're waiting on more people to connect. Like I said, I've been going hoarse. I don't know. It's been a rough year for allergies. So, okay, 4 people in the room. We're getting there. Say hi. Let us know who's here watching. Hit the thumbs up if you would, please. It helps the channel grow. I'm just carving my candle. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, everybody. I'm hoping we can get a decent turnout because last time I did my live really early. Hi, Sam. Last time we didn't have a very good turnout, and everybody later told me it was because I had it too early. So I thought I'd have it a little later this time. Hi, everybody. In hopes that we can get a better turnout. How is everybody feeling? Hi, Bobby. How's it? Oh, and Colonel D. I know it's Colleen, but I love calling you Colonel D. It's my little nickname for you. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Listen, Mercury's ready to go retrograde, and I am hoarse, and so you'll probably hear me screw up my words a lot tonight. So tonight we're going to do a kind of channeled message. We're going to talk. Usually when I start talking, Spirit starts channeling. Colleen. But just in case, if not, then we're just going to chat. If I start channeling, it's going to be a bonus. Normally I do automatic writing and meditation before this, but today was Jesse's birthday and we went and ran around, did a lot of stuff today. Took him to his Aunt Trudy's to ride the 4-wheeler. And so I'm doing a jar candle for my ritual, because when I'm done with you guys, I'm going to do my sacred bath ritual. We're going to try to keep it under 3 hours tonight. All right. I did the carving I want to do on that. Tonight, I am using a green candle for abundance. New moons are all about bringing in new stuff. And I am using the clear for like white ones. You can put anything on. I'm going to put like whatever it feels right, like twin flame, union, or whatever we feel like putting on it. I'm going to put definitely protection on it. I'll probably put just union because there are people that are not twin flames. that would like union as well, right? We're going to put health. How many people we got? We got 8. I'd like to get at least 10. Usually we get anywhere between 20 and 30 people for the live moon rituals, but I haven't been able to do them the last one, which was a big one, right? All right. So talk amongst yourselves while we're waiting a few minutes. I'm going to do some space clearing. My niece gave me this big old bundle of sage, but it has other stuff in it too, and it doesn't burn real well. I got to hold it to the flame for quite a while to get it to catch. Hi, Paige. How are you? Can you guys take a moment to go back and hit the like button for me, please? Hi, Rebecca. I'm not really sick. I just lose my voice. I don't have it's allergies. I know it is, but I have asthma too, but it's really not bothering me. I'm not having a hard time breathing or anything like that. I just lose my voice. And I've been riding the 4-wheeler a lot out. Oh, thanks, Colleen. Oh, I got to write your name down because now you're entered into the appreciation gratitude drawing. Anybody who donates money or supports the channel monetarily in any way, look at that. That's how long I had to hold that sucker to the flame just to get it to smudge. Anyhow, if anybody sends a donation during the super chats or during the live, your name gets written down and you get put in the gratitude drawing. Sam Kaler won the last one. And on November 1st, we'll be drawing for the next one. I haven't had an opportunity just yet to go shopping for it, but I'm sure it'll be it'll be tools, right? Because most of us resonate with being on an ascension journey or a twin flame journey, spiritual journey. And so 9 times out of 10, it'll be a journal. I might offer another one of my journals. And I usually include some kind of a crystal and a deck, a big deck or a couple little decks. So anyhow, I started to say I usually channel a message from spirit, but that takes a lot of time. I have to do a deep meditation and go into a trance-like state in order to write. I do automatic writing. I just kind of close my eyes and get going, and then I open my eyes and write as if it's normal, but it's not normal because half the time I don't understand a lot of what comes through. It's often information spirit thinks that we need as ground crew, right? To be on mission. Or I do know that if you resonate with being a twin flame, and I'm sure not everybody does, but if you do, there's been some really cool stuff going on in the sky for divine masculine, divine feminine. There's creator mother. It's the creator goddess. Oh, I don't remember now. I read it. Like I said, I didn't channel tonight. I read up on it. But there's Mars and Venus. Venus left her retrograde, I think. I know that there's 6 planets in retrograde right now. Yeah, Reiki, that throat chakra. Do you know that I am a Reiki master? I was told by my doctors that I have Dupuytren's contracture. Anybody who works in the medical field probably knows what that It's like you grow these fibroids in the middle of your hand, and it contracts your fingers forward, and sometimes they'll stick. You can't get them open unless you force them open. I had that really bad in both hands, and the doctor told me the only way to get rid of it was surgery. And I said, no, I'm pretty sure that I am a powerful, conscious creator, and I will heal that shit. And I did, literally. I sent, I put a great big puff heart rose quartz in my bed, and I charged it with Reiki. And every night I would sleep. I would put it on one side of the bed one night and the other side of the bed the other night. And I would sleep with my hand cupped over top of it. And, I rolled over several times, but it's one of those things where when I'm consciously aware of it, I put my hand on it. And I healed, literally healed my hands. I still have the fibroids, but they don't do anything to my fingers. And before they were all locked up. So absolutely, Emily, I'll be working on that throat chakra. It happened when I got back from North Carolina, and then I cleared it up. That time was pretty bad. I had to take some medicine, but this time I feel fine. Nothing wrong with me. I just lose my voice. And it might be a sign from spirit to stop talking so damn much, right? It is. Actually, Kristen, I just want to tell you, if you've never tried this before, you do not have to be ordained or a Reiki healer. Everybody has healing energy within them. Reiki is just a modality that teaches you how to harness it. It's already innately within you. So anytime you're not feeling well, I always put on, like I've got my little tinctures. 9 times out of 10, it's mind. Your mind creates everything, including dis-ease in the body. And so you can, do anything, just like this ritual tonight. This is not magic. This really is just intention work, right? We set our intentions that we want to call in some good things, some high vibrational things for the month. And then at the end of the month, we release anything that we might have manifested that we decided we no longer wanted, or we can release people or situations energetically. But it's all energy and it's all belief systems. So if you tell your body that you love it, that you're grateful for it, that that it was created to heal itself, and that you will support it by eating well, by, minding your thoughts. Seriously, the higher you raise your vibration, the easier it is to talk your body into doing what it's supposed to do naturally. Good night, Colleen. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you, girl. Just watch it after it gets uploaded. Good night. I'm hoping my internet goes good tonight. So yeah, we got 12 people now. So what I'm going to do is, I think I might just try to channel cold channel. So I'm feeling like this Virgo moon, at least I've noticed. Now I know a lot of you guys are twin flames because I've worked with you. Yeah, Kristen, me too. I think every full moon I do a lot of releasing. So usually if I just start talking about how I feel about the energies, I can, generally start channeling. That is, if my guides are in the mood to talk, right? So I personally feel in my own energy, and I have noticed it in some of my friends that are divine feminines. Their energy seems to be also mirroring mine. So I feel that the Virgo energy is really strong in the feminine archetypes with self-improvement and, it's all about feeling this extra little bit of energy to take care of things that need taken care of, things you might have put off. It's a very creative energy too. You might get inspired to be creative, to paint, to draw, to play music or sing, or just, because everything's creation, guys, everything. My birthday's 7/11. There's 7 people in the room at this moment, and there's 11 thumbs up. One of my magic numbers, 7/11. So tell me, ladies, how do you feel? Do you feel, because it's weird. It's like when I go to bed at night, I feel exhausted. And I sleep pretty good for like 4 hours. And then I seem to wake right around the witching hour, between 3 and 4 a.m. And I do a lot of meditation, not really meditation, but like mantras. I pray while I'm awake, and then I end up falling asleep, and then I sleep until my alarm goes off. So it feels to me during the day like I want to get things done. I woke up this morning, and the first thing I started doing, me and my son are 2 peas in a pod. We are clean. We clean, but we're also messy. Like, we know where everything is. We know we're not really, too messy, as you can see, but like, there's no organization, but it's very organized for us. So I woke up this morning and I immediately started tidying things up that me and Jesse had kind of gone through and left in disarray. And I got up and I took the sheets off my bed. I started a load of laundry. I ran the dishes. I had a reading to do. I just felt energized more than normal. And I've been going to the gym 4 nights a week. And it wasn't a conscious choice to change my eating behaviors, but that Virgo energy for me personally makes me feel responsible. Like I want to be responsible for my eating habits. It's an opportunity to kind of clean house, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, or in your home or your closets or your car or whatever. So that's the way I feel like the energy is hitting me. Now, as far as divine masculines, I can tell you from my own experience and from quite a few friends that I know and clients that I read for, masculines are tired of where they are. They're tired of the shit. They're tired of compromising their own happiness so that everybody else can somehow be happy. And a lot of them are realizing they're not truly appreciated for that. It would be different if there was an appreciation of the people that they feel like they've been supporting and committed to. But I've noticed that a lot of the masculines are not feeling that support. They're not feeling like anybody really has any gratitude for how hard they work or how much that they've done. And so I've noticed this upswing in the masculines, especially for those who are in situations that they would really like to get out of. And those are all different kinds. I know one personal who has been stuck in a job that they just don't like. They've never liked it. And yet, because, he's married, he's got children to take care of, he just feels enslaved. He feels like he's working, doing something he hates doing to make money and take care of everybody. And yet the people that he's taking care of are not feeling appreciative. And that's getting tiresome for a lot of the masculines. And a lot of them that are in situations or relationships that don't work, whether they're living with family or married or living with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or in a lease, a long-term lease that they might have signed. Hi, Brian. How you doing? Everybody say hi to Brian. We got a man in the room. Woo, woo. I think you're outnumbered, Bri. Anyhow, so, there is the old energy and programming for the masculine, distortion of masculine energy, where they're taught that, they're not allowed to express their emotions, or they get called a Nancy boy. They're not allowed to feel exhausted or like they need to take a break, or, God forbid, they say, I don't like what I'm doing. I need to take time to, find something different. It's just that they're raised to believe that the duty, right? The duty. Once you say yes to something, you're responsible to take care of it. And we all are, but I mean, the masculines are the creator archetype that seeds with energy. They're the doers, the pushing energy. The feminine's the magnetic or pulling energy. And so the masculines have been trained for, probably 100 years at least, that, they're not allowed to cry. They're not allowed to have breakdowns. They're not allowed to take time off. They're not allowed to change their mind. I mean, that's a big one, right? And so they feel like they create these situations where they like to be needed, and they don't mind doing what needs to be done, but they want to be shown a little appreciation for it. And so so there's a lot of feeling like they're fed up, I'll say, at least in my experience with the ones that I, work with and talk to. And they feel unappreciated. And that's usually in a karmic relationship or a situation. But if they resonate, and not all of them do, but if they resonate with being on a twin flame journey, it's that push-pull. It's like they're magnetically attracted to the other half of their soul, because it's a soul contract, but they're also in a soul contract, that is karmic, and every contract is karmic in nature, even twin flames. But I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of the masculines have been being guided toward fulfilling their highest and best life, just like we have, right? Feminines, we've been getting this message for a long time. Focus on you, pull your energy back off of everybody else. It's time for you to make your dreams come true. It's time for you to focus on service to your happiness, your dreams. Like, how many of us feminines resonate with putting our entire life and aspirations on hold to be a mother, to be a teacher, to be a wife, to be so many different hats, right? Teachers, everybody. But the feminine energy, and it doesn't have to be in a feminine body, but the feminine energy is one of nurturing and caring for everybody else. And so I kind of feel like we've been being guided for a long time now to nurture self, because so many of us had learned to become codependent. I don't know who I am if I'm not the wife. I don't know my identity if I'm not mom, or if I'm not coach or teacher or caregiver. And so this huge shift in energy has been going on for a while now, for the feminines to really kind of learn how to have those healthy boundaries, how to pull back our energy, how to not constantly be fractured and scattered in our energy, because we're, worried about this one, worried about that one, trying to handle and manage that one. And it's the same thing for the masculines, right? The masculines are trying to make this work, trying to bring home money for that, trying to take care of, the yard and the mechanics of the cars and trucks. And like, we've all got these perceived facade personas. There's a lot of big words, right? It's a false sense of self that we've learned to identify with. And that identifying makes things difficult in an environment of change. And so, because we just entered the age of Aquarius, which is the age of enlightenment, and it is a huge, huge energy of change in the collective. We are literally changing everything. Our government's going to change. Our health system's going to change. Our education system, the way we do business with one another. So many things are being revamped and changed. Our monetary system's going to change. Everything's going to change. And, don't hold me to any dates because I really don't know. But I do feel that we've been building upon this for like 3 years now. Probably a lot longer than that, but at least for my wave, I was awakened. I think I was born awakened, but not completely to our mission. There you go. I was activated on my twin flame journey and in my mission work 3 years ago. For me personally, there are 3 waves. So some of you guys might resonate with different timelines. But I do believe it's what we're preparing for. We are ground crew. We are here to be the change that we want to see. We are here to stand up and to fight for what we believe in, to be the light, to be teachers and guides and way showers, leaders. And we weren't ready. We were, at least let me speak for myself. I can't speak for you guys, but I wasn't ready. I was a hot mess. I was so broken. I had so much shadow work to do. It was crazy. Like literally, I had abandonment wounds. I had codependency wounds. I had lack of self-esteem. It was bad. I was bad. I don't know what you guys resonate with for your journey, if you're on an awakening journey. But oh, hi, Michelle. Happy birthday. Jesse's was today. Sorry, guys. I told you I would channel if I just got to talking. So once again, we sometimes get really busy. And now I'm speaking to those of you that found my channel because you resonate with being either a twin flame or on some sort of a spiritual awakening ascension journey. And so this is kind of who I'm gearing this toward just for the moment. Then we're going to do our ritual. For those of you that don't resonate with this, you might want to listen because you might want to help those that feel like they are here on a mission, because we are going to change the world and it's all for you guys, So whatever side you resonate with being, but I resonate with being a light worker and probably a starseed too. I don't feel like I came from Earth. I do believe I've had lifetimes here, but I don't believe my most recent life. I believe I ascended beyond Earth school. And I do believe that I'm a volunteer and I've come back to try to be a leader, to be the oracle for 3 waves of twin flames and ascending beings. We're creating the new Earth, the new energy of Earth. Okay. Gaia chose to split herself into 2 versions in order to give everybody time to ascend. And so for those who weren't quite ready, there's no hurry. she will reintegrate when she knows that everybody who chose it has had plenty of time to be in it, right? Because it's not a place, it's a frequency, it's a vibration, it's an experience created through your belief systems and your vibration. And so for those who feel like you're ascending, it's not like we're packing up and going somewhere. We're creating a new layer of fifth dimension, fourth density, fifth dimension. And so it's never really happened before with bodies, that is. You can transcend into higher dimensions if you're willing to lose your avatar and end your life, not end it, but when your life ends naturally. Then you, if you've learned the lessons that you came here to learn, you can transcend the energy. This is totally different. Gaia gave permission for humans that chose the higher frequencies to ascend with her. She was going to ascend with or without us. And if we chose not to, we would have been turned back to pure energy, source energy, and recycled, right? And, but no, it's not going down like that now. The download that I got recently about that was the original plan. And now we're kind of in some new plan where Gaia, with her compassion, saw humans trying, felt the shift in energy, felt the higher vibration. And so she chose to split into third density, fourth density, like this, two versions of her, in order to give everybody time. You know, it's like time's not real, it's perception. We create time. When we feel like we need time, we can create time. Okay. But time's not real. Everything is in the now moment. So she's like, I'm not worried, right? You'll get there. But she wants to give everybody that chance to cross the bridge. Now we have light workers all over the place. We've got them in the third density. We've got them working in the underground. We've got them, you know, helping take down the corrupt. I got to be careful what I say or they'll put a strike on me. But, you know, corruption. Okay, we've got light workers in all kinds of places. Some very low vibrational places too, right? Some places you wouldn't think you'd find a light worker. That's where most of them end up because they're there to transmute that energy, to raise the frequency, to, you know, create the exodus, right? Exodus out of 3D into this yoni state of pure potential where we create the next move. And so a lot of us resonate with being those gatekeepers, right? Being a gatekeeper or a bridge maker or a way shower or whatever you want to call them. I believe the Hopi tribe called them the rainbow warriors, but it's light workers of all 7 rays, right? There are 7 rays, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm channeling. When I channel, it just comes through. But I would say that they're, you know, like the rainbow and like the chakras, right? There are 7 rays, detectable rays, and the rainbow warriors are of a frequency of each of those colors, which refers to your chakra systems. And so there are gatekeepers that are there to help us transcend that rainbow bridge in whatever frequency you're capable of holding. And it has to be above a certain, vibration, decibel, I don't know what you call it, but like it has to be at a pitch or frequency above a certain one in order to cross over, right? Even to get into the yoni state. When you get in the yoni state, that's like, I don't know if you guys resonate yet with being in this state, but I'm kind of there where I just wake up every day and I trust. I'm like, you know, all the anxiety, all of the worry, all of the fears that I would just like constantly harp on in my head, I have mastered those thoughts. I didn't believe it when I heard, well, if you say something like mantras, if you say it often enough, you can reprogram your subconscious mind to be programmed the way you want it to be programmed. I had doubts, and I didn't have strong faith. I had to build that faith. And spirit, it was a team thing between me and spirit. I would put faith where I'm not used to putting faith, even if it was just for a few moments, right? To get out of that fight or flight or that fear phase. And it's going to be in one of your chakras. It could be fear of speaking. It could be fear of intellect. It could be fear of health, fear of confidence. What's the other one? Fear of sex, intimacy. Yeah. And then the root chakra. I'm not sure I can provide for myself. What if I can't put a roof over my head, or food in my stomach, or gas in my car? And so or at least I was, before my awakening, I was always in some freaking vibration of fear, heavy fear. And it was so normal for me that I didn't even realize it was there. But I was like eating my way up to 300 plus pounds because my innate was being programmed against natural law. And that's when we manifest disease and fear-based belief systems. We cling to things that tend to judge us or make us feel justified in self-hatred or self-disappointment. And so I don't know, but anyhow, I'm channeling like crazy now. So basically, I think the energy of the now moment is being supported for us feminines to really start some fantastic new lifestyle changes and inspired actions. Any action. Quite frankly, I was inspired to join the gym, and I hated the gym. And I've been going to the gym 4 nights a week, and I love it. I don't know why. I've never loved it. I always looked at it like it was a chore. Now I feel like I can't wait to spoil myself with a trip to the gym where I can sweat it out, or I can beef it out. I can feel, I don't know. It's a hell of a good release. It's almost pleasurable for me, and never was like that before. And so when you start finding alignment in those chakras, when you start controlling your fears and indecisions and belief systems about any one of those chakras, right? Hold on. Jesse, come and fix your washer. It's off kilter. He's washing his blankets, and I can't do it. I'm on live. I can't do it. Come do it. He's talking to friends online. So anyhow, let me know in the comments. Hi, Nacho Mama. Crystal, how are you? Love you back. So, trusting the universe was hard for me. I was the most negative Nelly. Oh my God, I was always like, my poor kids, my 3 older kids. My younger kid ain't doing too bad because he's got a mom that's been doing a lot of work on herself. Hi, Dubs. But I'll tell him you said so. Happy birthday. So let me know, where do you feel energized? Is it in your throat? Is it in your heart? Is it in your fire, your drive, your self-love? Where do you feel like this Virgo energy has been hitting you hardest? For me, hands down, I've got more energy. I love going to the gym, which I always hated. I wake up, and instead of walking past the messes that we made the night before, I'm immediately picking them up. And I'm thinking, I kind of like this Virgo energy. I hope I can maintain it, even when it's not activated in the stars. I believe we can transcend, go above or beyond the limitations of our natal chart. I don't know if Juline's watching or if she's going to correct me in some way, but I really feel intuitively that we can, that they're archetypes that we are prone to, but they're also challenges to mastery. And so if you have, a difficult aspect in your natal chart, if you choose it, you can focus upon it and you can change it. Okay. Which, by the way, is clearing karma. As you clear karma, as you do shadow work, as you go within, you start healing parts of you that your soul was hoping to accomplish but didn't have high hopes, right? And sometimes we surprise our higher selves. They're like, yeah, you go, girl, you're on it, right? And they give you more guidance. And so for me, I've just been really feeling energized, task oriented, and yeah, that's service energy too, but I think I do that. I've got 3 placements or more, I think, of Cancer in my chart, but I also have a lot of Virgo. So I would have to say my Cancer flows right over top of my Virgo most of the time. But right now I feel like all my Virgo stuff's lit up. And then, like I said, the masculines are tired of not being appreciated. They're tired of not being happy. They're wanting to renegotiate terms on a lot of things right now. There could be fighting and arguing in karmic relationships. There can be a breakdown of communication. There can be a lot of tower moments. The masculines walking away from things that they just felt so burdened by that they can't carry it anymore. And then, of course, there will always be those hard knocks cases where, they're headed there, but they still have a little 9 of Wands energy left in them, right? That I'm going to give it one last push. Because there's a lot of fear that has to be faced to make big changes in your life. And it doesn't matter who you are. Change is scary, especially when you're in a comfort zone, someplace that you've been for a long time. And so there will be some, I'm sure, that are stubbornly clinging to their safety zone, their comfort zone, kind of doing the spiritual bypass thing, right? It's like, I know my heart's broke, but I'm going to bypass. I'm going to go and have heart surgery and bypass that broken heart. And I'm going to go right to service, or it's okay, so I can't love where I'm at for whatever reasons, but instead I'm just gonna pretend that I can, and I'm gonna bury my face and my nose in keeping the creation theory going in a situation they fast feel crumbling. And so expect that for some of you too. If you're in a twin flame situation, that your masculine is a pain in the ass, stubborn old mule, then you know what that means. That means you could be possibly working on yourself for a while this person self-sabotages themselves into a more uncomfortable, painful change than it would have been had they chosen it in better timing, I guess I want to say, because their higher self chose it. If it happens, it's always chosen. So, yeah. Going through with things even when I'm afraid. That's right. I'm telling you, that fear used to really, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I had been operating in fear for so long that it had become my norm. I didn't recognize it. I couldn't tell the difference. Like now I'm so empathic. Oh my God, when I start falling into a lower vibration, it's like I literally feel like somebody just took sandbags and hung them over my head and my shoulders and my back. Energy. I am so tapped into energy now that I raise my vibration almost, it's like I feel it. And then I have to look at it. I'm like, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I focusing? What am I worried about? Am I worried? And because it's so subconscious, you don't even know you're doing it until you become aware of your thoughts as an observer of your thoughts, not as identifying with your thoughts. Your thoughts are not you. You are not your thoughts. Okay. So, and you are not your body at all. You are the driver of all of that. And a lot of us have been asleep in the matrix and kind of forgotten that we were capable of doing that. And so that's a relearning that's happening at this time too. And those masculines, there's some hard lessons coming in. So if you resonate with being a masculine, please go within and start listening to your thoughts. And remember, you are not your thoughts. You are an observer of your thoughts. When I feel like I'm falling out of alignment, I don't care if I got to take a hot bath or if I have to meditate or if I have to grab me some grounding crystals, go out